And hello and good evening and welcome here to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. As OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on AM 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Daniel Voiles here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark here in Oklahoma City. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back at our 1340 studios. Game 5 of 6 between the Comets and the Tacoma Rainiers here today. It's going to be another bullpen game here today. Carson Ragsdale, who got acquired in a trade, which we'll discuss that in the Dodgers report, he will get the start for the Comets. He has no record and no ERA. We'll get to all the trade updates in today's Dodgers report. Carlos Vargas will get the start for the Rainiers. He's 1-1 with a 3.50 earned run average. Our first pitch is set for 7:05. Let's talk about the news in the Dodgers report. First of all, let's talk about yesterday, as the Texas Rangers beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 9-8. They will play, they are currently playing right now as of this taping. Let's go over the trade news for the Dodgers report. There's a lot that has happened here today between yesterday and today. Chris Newell has been sent from Oklahoma City to High Great Lakes. Jose Ramos got promoted for AA Tulsa to AAA Oklahoma City. Ben Kasparis has been designated for assignment and placed on outright waivers. And then Jose Ramirez actually got traded to the Tampa Bay Rays, along with Yiner Fernandez for Curtis Mead. So good luck to Jose Ramos. Then Andre Lipsius, who was with Oklahoma City last year, got acquired in a trade from the Chicago White Sox for Curtis Mead. Wish Curtis Mead good luck. Armando Alvarez got acquired in a trade for third baseman Enrique Hernandez. I wish Hernandez good luck. Drew Swift got acquired in a trade from the Athletics for shortstop Noah Miller. Miles Mastrobuoni was acquired in a trade from the Mariners for Cody Hosey. So I wish Cody Hosey good luck with the Mariners organization. Of course, Carson Ragsdale got acquired in a trade from the Dodgers from the Giants to the Dodgers for Matt Schroeder, and he was optioned to Oklahoma City. Miles Mastrobuoni was also optioned to Oklahoma City. John Rhodes has been sent down to AA Tulsa, and then Justin Lawrence was acquired in a trade from the Rockies for Anthony Banderas. So there's the trades and all that in today's Dodgers report. As I get something going on. Oh, Kelson Lindsey got called up. So did Mike Strota, and Sean McLean got called up. Taylor Young's been called up to the Comets, and John Rhodes got called up, and they sent Carson Ragsdale down. Miles Mastrobuoni has been up. So there's that. Not sure why they need to call him up. We want to option him to Oklahoma City, but oh well. Should be a fun game here tonight between the Comets and the Rainiers as they look to continue this clear skies. So now I can't do Jackson Ferris because he pitched in the game. So we're going to start with, because Gavin Stone's going to pitch tomorrow, so we'll just go with Emmett Sheehan. Go ahead and do some auto. I said auto all that. There we go. There's the lineups for both teams. As Cody Hosey will now go to the Rainiers.
Excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. We bring you AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your Oklahoma City Comets.
Comets take the field.
First pitch moments away. And today's starter, Emmett Sheehan.
Emmett Sheehan will start.
As tall as he does, and that can present a challenge for hitters. They're not used to seeing someone with his height on the bump. That may lead to some more bad swings in the early innings, and it also makes it easier for him to live at the bottom of the zone because it's harder for hitters to get on plane. All right, ready to go here.
Jack Lopez, 208 average, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. And his first pitch of the night is outside. We're underway here at 6:05.
First pitch, 6:05.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Sheehan's next pitch, that's fouled away. Tell you our game time temperature here today, 58 degrees, clear skies. Winds blowing out to center field at 3 miles an hour. Clyde Washington is the home plate umpire. Earl Hendricks at first, Woody Keller at second, and Ed Drummond at third. 0-2 to count. Next pitch.
Next offering misses.
That's outside for ball 1. Hola, Senor Sean. We're in the future, so that's fouled away. It was a good win for the Texas Rangers yesterday as they won 9-8 over the LA Dodgers. As here's the next pitch for Sheehan. That's outside, ball 2. As that game is right now probably still going on as of this taping, if you say the least, as Ryan Ward gets it caught on Jack Lopez, is now retired here in the top of the first. Cole Young, 175 average, no homers, 8 RBIs, batting left. First pitch for Sheehan. That's called for a strike. Comets in their home whites. Comets across the front in blue script with the light blue outline, and the Comet ball under the ball is here's a ball to right field, going back to the wall, and it's off the wall. Rhodes will throw it to third, and it's a double. So the Comet going underneath the So Comet going underneath the logo. Red numbers on the front left, or on the bottom left. Blue numbers on the back. White pants, blue hats, and brims. OKC diagonal letters with the Comet going through the letter K. Mitch Haniger, 250 average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. He's batting right. Next pitch for Sheehan. That's fouled away. Sheehan's last home start came against El Paso, where he gave up that first hit but had to leave the game due to an injury. And unfortunately, despite giving up that one hit, he did not, however, figure in a decision, as that's a fly ball to right field and a decision.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Tyler Locklear. Such a good hitter with runners.
Sorry about that. We apologize for my headset being a derping hyena. Tyler Lockhart up. First pitch is called for a strike. 360 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. He's batting right. Next pitch, that's called for a strike.
On a cold night setup like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball.
I'm going to have to reboot my phone as that's fouled away because I'm not seeing the chat. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reboot my phone while I'm at it.
Runner at second.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Comets are down, or Rainiers down in order. Comets will come up the bat. It runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Need to buy some more of that strawberry Fanta that I had. I'm actually drinking some as I'm doing this game. Carlos Vargas, making his 4th start, 1-1 record, 18 innings, 3.50 earned run average.
The key is going to be mixing pitch sequences throughout this start so he doesn't get too predictable.
That's quite DePaul. 286 average, 1 homers and 2 RBIs, batting left. First pitch. Fouled away.
That's out of play.
Give me a second. I need to take care of... Well, let me see the chat. Yes is the answer. You did not need to hear my voice. That's fouled away. Tacoma in their grays today. Tacoma across the front in Navy script letters. Navy numbers on the back. Gray pants. Navy hats with a red R on the front.
Next pitch is outside.
That's outside, ball 1.
In the air to left.
Here comes the fly ball to left field, but that's going to be caught for the first out here in the bottom of the first.
Batting second.
We will get the score checks as I'm taping this whenever we get a chance. Aaron Bruncha, 297 average, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. He's batting left. It was actually last night, you derping hyena. There's a line drive, base hit.
So 1 on now with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Taylor Young.
Taylor Young, who got acquired in a trade. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Got acquired from the Chicago White Sox, so this is his first PCL plate appearance. Next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He steps out for time behind 0-2. Runner at first, 1 away.
That's popped up.
Lopez
is under it for the second out.
Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting.
Oh no, we got Sugar. Now bring up Ryan Ward, 268 average, 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
Last night's ball game.
There we go. Now you say it. It's not yesterday afternoon. It was last night, you derping hyenas. Here's the first pitch. That's fouled away.
And that's out of play.
Hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut up the announcer because the announcer's acting like a derping hyena. Because the announcer doesn't know how to shut up and read. Here's the next pitch. That's fouled away. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the second with no score. A much different start for the Comets today versus yesterday.
Leading off for Tacoma,
Spencer Packard, who got acquired in a trade, 130 average, no homers and 2 RBIs. He's batting left. First pitch is called for a strike on a curve. Ninth round draft pick in 2021. Next pitch. Way inside, ball 1. You didn't join us yesterday. The Comets gave up 5 runs in the top of the first, as that was a slider outside for ball 2. Sheehan's next pitch. There's a ground ball. Lipsius has got it. Throw to first for the first out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
Cody Hosey with Oklahoma City, 196 average, no homers and 1 RBI. Got traded today to the Seattle Mariners. As Sheehan's first pitch to Hosey. Here's a ground ball. Ryan Ward has got it and takes it over the first for the second out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Lázaro Montes.
Now bring up Lázaro Montes. 143 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. He's batting left. Sheehan's first pitch. That's down low on a slider for strike 1. Lázaro Montes signed from the country of Cuba, which we respect Cuba, as Lipsius will get a ground ball over the first, and the Rainiers are down in order just like that. We go to the bottom of the second here. It is no score. Much better start for the Comets today versus yesterday, where they gave up 5 runs on an error as Justin Dean. 333 average, no homers, and 3 RBIs, batting right. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Justin Dean was a pinch hitter yesterday, as I was correct on the RBIs. I was double checking that to be sure. Here's Vargas' next pitch. That's high, ball 1. Dean was the one who started off in the bottom of the 7th. And that's what gave the Comets, as that swung on and missed for a slider for strike 2. That's what started off the 7-run bottom of the 7th, which was what proved to be the difference makers. That swung on and missed for strike 3. Throw to first is barely in time. So a strikeout there. Dalton Rushing is up. First pitch. Down low, called for a strike on a fastball. 246 average, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Batting left. Vargas' next pitch. Here's a chopper. That's going to get foul. And Sean's doing some weird things. Yeah, we'll get into a VC after this game is over. As that's way outside for a ball 1. Remember, these two teams got warned back on Thursday. And we're told if they did something dumb, as that's fouled away, somebody would get ejected, which we have not seen ejection this series. So if I was the Rainiers and the Comets, I'd be a little bit more careful, as that's a foul ball heading towards right field. So I'd be a little bit more careful if I was the Rainiers and the Comets, as that swung on a miss on a slider for strike 3, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Andre Lipsius.
Andre Lipsius, who acquired from the Chicago White Sox, fouled away. Welcome back to Oklahoma City, Andre Lipsius. Swing and miss, strike 2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider for strike 3. And the Comets go down in order. We go the third with no score. I don't know what Sean's doing with all the popcorn.
Leading off for Tacoma, the catcher, Harry.
265 average, 2 homers, 3 RBIs for Harry Ford. 8-9-1 hitters due up here in the top of the third. She getting 22 pitches. This is pitch 23. That's way outside for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball. That's going to go to right field for a base hit. That's the second hit for the Rainiers here tonight.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Rylan Thomas.
Rylan Thomas is now up for the Rainiers. First pitch. That's called for a strike on a fastball. 153 average, 3 homers, 5 RBIs for Rylan Thomas. He's batting left. Sheehan's next pitch. That's called for a strike on a fastball. Hi, other person that's watching. I bet that's probably our producer and engineer, the YouTuber. Popped up. Young is under it. Actually, Young got called up from AA Tulsa, to be more specific. It was Lipsius who got traded, who got acquired in a trade.
Lopez.
As Jack Lopez is up, lined out his first time up. Sean's still doing the popcorn for whatever reason. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button, as here's a line drive to right field. Rhodes cannot make the catch, and that's going to go almost all the way to the wall. And now runners at second and third with one away.
Cole Young.
And now bring up the dangerous Cole Young. As you look at the replay, John Rhodes just missed out. I forgot it was on auto. I was going to have it on manual, but I'll do it later. The line drive, but that is foul, or ground ball foul. That's fouled away. Rainiers trying to do what they did in the game yesterday, except 2 innings later, as that's fouled away on a slider. There's a fly ball to right field. DePaula is under it, will make the catch. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. It's a sac RBI for Cole Young, and the Rainiers take a 1-0 lead. And I'll bring up Mitch Haniger, who flew out his first time up. And just like that, the Rainiers strike first. We've seen this time and time again in this series. Here's a ground ball, but it's fouled away. That's fouled away for strike 2. Next pitch. Here's a foul ball over the first, now in the inning. But the Rainiers get a run on a couple of hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. It is Tacoma 1 at Oklahoma City 0. I'll bring up Alex Freeland. 157 average, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. Batting left. Switch hitter batting left. First pitch. There's a line drive to left field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to go all the way towards the wall. Freeland's going to stop at second. The throw is going to be carried away to left field, and it's it's a double for the Comets to start off this inning. And Carlos Vargas has gotten hurt. No, that's going to end Carlo Vargas' night.
Now pitching for Tacoma. Number 35, Will Klein.
Will Klein will come in for the Rainiers. John Rhodes, .333 average, no homers and RBIs. Batting right. First pitch for Klein. That's fouled away. Well, that's a tough break for the starter for the Rainiers. So Vargas is done, as that's a ball one outside. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts last night. Here's a line drive, nice dive, throw to first is in time. Now get the runner at third, so a sac, ground out. Josue De Paula flew out his first time up. He's batting left. First pitch. That's a ball. Here comes the throw in time. Tried to score. Unfortunately, didn't happen. Now there's 2 away here in the third. So much for them scoring a run. Swing and miss down low. Strike 1. Time is called before the next pitch. That's popped up. To the third baseman, he'll make the catch to end the inning. No runs, a hit, none left. We go to the 4th. Tacoma leads it 1-0. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Rainiers rather. No runs and 2 hits, no errors for OKC. Tyler Lockhart is up. Dean DeVoyle's here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, as that's a fly ball to right field, and that's going foul. Producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back in our 1340 studios tonight. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a switch on an SW, and that's going to be the first down in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Spencer Packard.
I'll bring up Spencer Packard. For 3 last night. Grounded out his first time up. That's fouled away. It's popped up. Young is under it. Will make the catch. 2 away here in the 4th.
The batter, the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
I'll bring up Cody Hosey. Grounded out his first time up. Still looking for his first home run on the season. That's called for strike 1. It's called for strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Rainiers are down in order, but still lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Leading it off,
as Ben Gilman's there. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up as Dean DeVoyle's. We have Aaron Broncho. He singled his first time up, switch hitter batting left. Klein's first pitch. That's popped up. Second baseman is under it and will make the catch. First out of the fourth. Taylor Young.
Third baseman, Taylor Young.
First pitch. Ground ball to left field. That's going to get all the way down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
I'll bring up Ryan Ward. Cody could not make the catch. Ryan Ward struck out his first time up. First pitch. That's fouled away. Rainiers lead at 1-0 here in the fourth. That's fouled away. Look out. Nearly hit the dugout for the Comets. Here comes Ryan Ward. Swing and a miss. Or the second is not in time. That will be a wild pitch and a strikeout. Runners up to second, now 2 away in the inning. Here's Justin Dean, shot with the raid, I don't know why. First pitch. There's a line drive. Caught. Throw to first. Not in time! So a single for him, as looks like he was a little too late. Look at that, blazing speed. And the inning's going to continue for Dalton Rushing. First pitch. He popped up. Hosey is under it. Will make the catch to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. We go to the bottom, or to the fifth rather. It is Oklahoma City trailing 1-0 to the Tacoma Rainiers. First pitch. There's a line drive to right field. Made the catch by John Rhodes. And there's 1 away in the fifth, just like that. That was Lazaro Montez, now Harry Ford, who singled his first time up. First pitch. Fastball called for strike 1. It's been a problem with Oklahoma City as there comes the next pitch. I'll get to that in just a second. That's way outside. That is a ball. We have not seen an ejection here in minor league, as that's called for a strike. Broncho is under it, will make the catch for the second out. Speaking of Comets, when Sean and I get ready to do score checks, by the time you're seeing this video, we've already sent one of Oklahoma City's coaches to the principal's office. Here's the first pitch. That's fouled away for strike 1. 1 for 4 with a home run last night for Ryland Thomas. As that swung on a miss way outside for strike 2. Here's the next pitch for Sheehan. Popped up. Lipsius is going to get under it. A couple of steps forward will make the catch to end the top of the fifth. 1, 2, 3, go the Rainiers. Looks like they're going to count that as an error. So the throw to first will classify it as an error. So it'll be a base hit plus an error for the Rainiers. As Andre Lipsius is up.
We got time.
As Lipsius calls time before the first pitch. Swing and miss on changeup for strike one. Bizarro and Fleming warming up in the Rainiers bullpen. Nothing going on in the Comets. They'll get somebody warmed up over there. Here's a ground ball over the shortstop. Throw the first. One away in the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland doubled his first time up. Switch hitter batting left. Here's a line drive to left field. That's going to be caught.
The right fielder,
John Rhodes.
John Rhodes.
I was going to send him down to Double-A Tulsa. Well, that's fouled away. So what happened in the, I think this was on Friday, if I recall correctly, that's outside for ball one. Apparently the pitching and this is, something that, MLB The Show needs to start doing is getting a challenge system in this, as here's the next pitch. That's fouled away. So the Comets, and this was in real life, by the way, the Comets were out of challenges. And the home plate umpires, that's outside for ball two. The home plate umpire and this was, like I said, on Friday. The home plate umpire ended up tossing the pitching coach of the Comets, as that's down low for strike three. We'll finish that story in just a second. 1-2-3 go the Comets as we head to the sixth. 1-0 Rainiers. So they gave an error to the Rainiers. I thought it was going to be a base hit, but it was not as we start the sixth. Here's a ground ball. Young is under it. Throw to first in time. Look at that. The replay was a little slow to get there, but nice throw there for Young from the third baseman. As Cole Young, who doubled his first time out. Sheehan's first pitch. There's a fly ball to right center field. Rhodes cannot make the catch, as that's going to go to the wall. Here's the throw to second in time. What a job by Josue De Paula. Throws it over the second and gets the runner out. And was in time. Good job. And now 2 away for Mitch Hagner. That's fouled away. Before the inning ended, we were just talking about an incident that happened at Dell Diamond on Friday, and Sean and I are going to confirm that, as that swung on a miss for a slider for strike two. Now, I don't know if... let's wait on that. Here's the next pitch. That's called for a strike three. No runs a hit, none left for the Rainiers as we go to the bottom of the sixth. I don't know if Sean was laughing when the pitching coach for OKC was ejected. Like, he was ejected as Josue De Paula popped out in the third, flew out in the first. Now, I don't know if Sean was laughing or whatever, as here's a fly ball, deep center field, going back to the wall. It's gone! First home run out to center field, and it belongs to Josue De Paula. And we are tied at 1, just like that. But getting back to the point, I don't know if Sean was laughing and teasing when the pitching coach for OKC was ejected Friday night? I don't know. But we can confirm he will be sent to the principal's office, and I'm going to be the one that has to drag him there. As I'll bring up Aaron Bradshaw. Yeah, dead smack center on a fastball. And here's another fly ball to center field, but this one's going to be caught. One away here in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Taylor Young.
Taylor Young, who singled his first base hit, as Sean's putting salt out there for some reason. And of course, Sean and I will discuss more on that in the VC. I'll bring up Taylor Young, who fouled away. Of course, tonight is Monday Night Raw, well, you've already seen Monday Night Raw. You also saw SmackDown from last night. Next pitch. So I'm going to miss on a curveball way down low for strike 2. Time is called before the 0-2. Oh no, we got Patrick Starr. As Garcia is now warming up in the Comets bullpen out to left field. That's way low, ball 1. Out of the way on the changeup. Here's the 1-2. Here's a line drive to center field. That will be a base hit. So the inning will continue for the Comets. I'll bring up Ryan Ward. That ball was smacked to center field. I like it he's wearing number 22 because I know the YouTuber would be proud of that. As Ryan Ward. Here's the first pitch. That's called for a strike. 2 strikeouts so far, 1 in the first and 1 in the 4th. We are in the 6th in a 1-1 tie. That's fouled away. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Final line score is I'm going to go ahead and warm up Garcia. So Carlos Vargas, 2 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. Unfortunately, he will figure in a no decision since he was taken out of the game due to injury. Will Klein has been in the game since the 3rd. So he's going to get a couple of innings. The line drive to center field. That's also for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Dean.
So the go-ahead run at second. As Justin Dean strike out in the 2nd, singled in the 4th. Klein's first pitch, fouled away. 1 for 2. He's 4 for 7 with 3 RBIs and a triple in the series for Justin Dean. Down low ball 1 on the fastball. Tied at 1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss. On a curveball for strike 2. We'll give you an update on Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers, as here's a fly ball to center field. 2 away. That will advance the runner now to third.
Now batting, the catcher, Dalton.
Dalton rushing. Strike down the second, pop down the fourth. Tied at 1. Now the go-ahead run. Strike 1. That will end the inning, but Josue De Paula hits a homer, run on a couple of hits, no errors and a runner left. We go to the 7th. We're tied at 1. That's the first time we've had a home run out in the center field. There's the first pitch. It's fouled away. One run, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 errors for the Rainiers. That's called for a strike. As I'll bring up Spencer Packard. Called for a strike. Sheehan will more than likely be done after this inning. That's swung and missed, strike 2. That's a fly ball to right field. Rhodes is going to get at the wall. He can't get the ball off. Make the catch as that bounced off the wall. So that will be a double for Spencer Packard. And I'll bring up Cody Hosey. First pitch. Line drive to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Throw is not going to be in time. It's an RBI double. Or single for Cody Hosey, and it's 2-1 Rainiers here in the 7th. It's outside ball 1 for Lázaro Montes. Line down and ground out his only 2 plate appearance. That's outside. Or inside, rather. Rode a second. Oh, he overthrew it. That's going to be an error. Run's going to score. Can he get him? Got him! Got the out, so an error is going to cost the Comets, but Tacoma gets the lead. A run on a couple of hits, 1 error, nobody left. It's time to stretch and sing in Oklahoma. Comets now down 2-1.
Now pitching for Tacoma.
Haggard Diener. Hagen Danner, the new pitcher. Luis Garcia will now pitch. That will be it for the starter. Gavin Stone will pitch tomorrow for the Comets. It'll be the starters for from the series opener on Tuesday for the series finale tomorrow. 2:05 first pitch. 150 will be on the air. Over the first, 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andre Lipsius.
Andre Lipsius, who's really had troubles trying to adjust here for the Comets. So I'm going to miss on a slider for strike 1. Fujinama, the person. Okay, now I will bring in the commentary.
How about a little something for the effort? And he asks for time before the 0-1.
Comets down to their down by a run. Fouled away.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Got him swinging.
So I'm going to strike 2 away.
Digging in for the Comets, Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland up, 1 for 2 tonight. Daner's first pitch is outside for ball 1 on the fastball.
Not looking good.
And I strike 2.
They need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Time called for. Swing and a miss, chased
I strike 3.
That's
Or
not
strike
one
2.
of the best swings you'll ever see. Got jammed badly.
Next pitch.
Pitch misses. There.
High.
Ball 2. And there's
High ball 3.
the right fielder in the on deck.
John Rhodes on deck.
To make a big impact here. Now the payoff pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Payoff pitch.
3-2.
Foul ball.
Out of the way.
Needs a full count. Swing and a miss.
That's strike
Struck him
3.
out. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Rainiers on top here, 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a
Luis
new arm on the mound to start the
Garcia.
8th. Luis Garcia. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Well, it's a
Leading off
one-run
1 for
ball
2
game.
single
Digging in
for
the
Harry Ford.
Rainiers, Harry Ford.
First pitch is called for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
That's outside. 11,690 here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Michael Grove and Michael Kopak will be stretching in the Comets bullpen.
Ground ball to third base.
That will be a base hit.
Fair.
Now
That one might as well have been
left fielder,
placed on
Ryland
a tee right down the
Ryland
middle.
Thomas.
Hitter dream.
First
The
pitch.
pitcher's nightmare. Thomas
Oh.
in the box again, takes a
That's
strike.
strike 1 as it bounced off the bat. Next pitch. Fouled away. Hi, 2 other people besides Senor Sean watching
Nobody out
this.
and a runner at first. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Throw to
Over the first, not in
time.
time. So they'll get the out at first, or the out at second, rather,
Lopez.
as Jack Lopez is
Here's
up.
the second baseman, Jack
1 for
Lopez.
3 tonight.
1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late.
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. And now, Cole Young.
Whoa.
In the dirt, but blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a runner in
Wild
scoring
pitch.
position. Man at second with 2 down. Up the middle. Base hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate.
Yep, it's an RBI single for Cole Young. It's now 3-1 Rainiers.
I love what he did with that down and in breaking ball. Read the break early from the other side, let it travel deep, and dropped the bat head on it for a nice rip. Haniger, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
It's been a struggle for the Comets in this series, as that's called for a strike.
1-1.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Young leads off of first with 2 out. Oh, not the best.
We missed strike 2. That's called for strike 3. That will end the inning. But the Rainiers retake the lead thanks to Cole Young.
In the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yep. Or add to their lead, rather.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Edward Bizardo. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year.
Leading it off.
Now
John Rhodes is up.
pinch hitter coming on. Eddie Rosario. Not a lot of time left. They're looking to spark a rally.
Eddie Rosario, 264 average, 6 homers, 17 RBIs. He's batting right. First pitch for swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That's ripped towards center.
Ripped center field, but that's going to be caught.
One down. And now the center fielder, Josue De Paula. He's already gone yard in this game.
Hey! No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Some
Strike
nasty
2.
action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the play. And
2 away.
And the next batter, Aaron Bracho. And time called at the plate. They might be trying to break. Up the rhythm he's got on the mound right now. So now a pinch hitter. Austin Gauthier looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. 0-1.
I'm going to strike 1 for Austin Gauthier. 273 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. David Bodie not playing tonight.
Swing and a miss.
And strike 2.
No ball.
Oklahoma City down by a pair. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Slider misses away.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 3 up, 3 down here.
We go to the 9th.
Remaining in the game defensively, Eddie Rosario, the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Austin Gauthier, now in at second base.
Austin Gauthier.
And here is Tyler Locklear, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Tyler Locklear.
Garcia,
That's called for a
38
strike.
years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Fouled away.
And the slider
Outside.
just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. One-two pitch.
Fouled
Punches
away.
that one away with 2 strikes. The next offering misses.
As of this recording, we're on night 1 of WrestleMania.
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. This pitch misses. Ball 3. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
All 4. First walk for the entire pitching staff tonight.
The center fielder,
At the plate, Spencer Packard.
Packard.
Outside ball 1. Excuse me.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at first, nobody out. In the air to center. De Paula drifting towards this one. And there's one away.
1 away in the 9th.
Here's the third baseman, Cody Hosey. That's in there.
It's called strike.
What a tough splitter. High 80s, reads fastball out of the hand, then drops like a brick at the end. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throw pulls him off the bat, and he's safe.
That's going to be an error. E5.
First and second, 1 away. Digging in.
That's been the problem for the Comets in this series.
And swinging
and a miss, strike 1.
Back at the plate, expecting the sinker, and instead he got the
Second error tonight for the Comets. One more, they tied their season highs. That swung and a miss for strike 3.
Got the K.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away in the 9th.
2 outs and runners at first and second. Here's
I'll
the
bring up
catcher.
Harry Ford.
Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change.
So Garcia's going to be done. That'll be it for Garcia.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Michael Kopech. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Got it started a little too early there, strike 1.
0-1.
71 with runners in scoring position.
Fouled back out
Fouled
of range,
away.
that's out of play. Just
That's out of
misses.
play.
Ball 1. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Gets a piece there.
That's
We'll do
fouled
it again.
away. Their closer, by the way, for the Rainiers is warming up. That's called for strike 3. That will end the inning.
So they strand a pair. Bottom of the 9th.
2 left for the Rainiers.
3-4-5. The Rainiers out in front, 3-1.
Pitching for
We're back,
Tacoma.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 31.
Drew Pomerantz. Coming off
Drew
a
Pomerantz.
save opportunity the last time on the mound.
Yep, would like to make sure that doesn't happen tonight.
Two up for the
The
home
third
squad.
baseman,
Now up Taylor Young.
Young.
Taylor Young is up. First pitch.
Slapped
Fouled
the other
away.
way, but foul.
After this game is over, we'll have our Comets post-game report. We'll recap the scoring. Take a look at the PCL International League as that swung on a miss for strike 2.
0-2.
Time
We got
called as he
time.
tries to refocus, down 0-2.
We'll take a look at these scores around the International and PCL. Get you ready for tomorrow's series finale with the Rainiers.
Hitter swinging for the K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs
Ryan
away.
Ward up.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Swing and a miss.
That's
I'm
high.
Sure you wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the
2 balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. He
2-2.
reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next
3
pitch
balls.
misses
Outside.
and that's ball 3.
Justin Dean on deck.
Struck out swinging. Only one
Comets
out
down.
remaining.
Comets down their
And
final
this is the
out.
kind of work
The
the
left
manager
fielder.
was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks
Justin
really
Dean up.
built
He's got to
confidence
get
for the
something
whole
here.
team.
They're
They
down
can
their
hold this
final
lead.
out here in the ninth.
Dean now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Foul ball there.
That's fouled away. Now the Comets down to their final strike.
2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a 2-run game. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. On to first, and that
Now in the game, as the Rainiers win it 3-1, 1-2-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Comets fall 3-1.
On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
Tough loss for the Comets here tonight. Emmett Sheehan will take the loss despite pitching very well. Drew Pomeranz gets the save. We are going to... Comets will try to go for the series split tomorrow afternoon. 3-8-1 for the Rainiers. 2-7-1. Or 2 for the Comets. Or 1-7-2 for the Comets. Oh, look, it's our friend the YouTuber. Hi, YouTuber. I can tell you are called WeatherFan22. That's a tough loss for the Comets as they fall 3-1. And just never had any offense going here tonight. As I said, we'll just go ahead and give you the rundown. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Rainiers. They left a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 runners left on base for the Rainiers. For the Comets, 1, 3, 5, 5 runners left on base for the Comets in the contest. Will Klein gets the win for the Rainiers. He pitched 4 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He gets the win. Emmett Sheehan pitched very well, but ran into trouble in the 7th inning and will take the loss. He falls to 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, no walks, 5 strikeouts. The save to Drew Pomeranz, his 8th on the season. I'd probably say game completed 2 hours, 45 minutes. We've already showed you the attendance. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can rewind to see what the attendance was. It was a big-sized crowd, like over 11,000. With the win, the Rainiers are 11-9, and the Comets will fall to 10-10. And we'll have to look for the series split. Whoa! The Royals traded Lunder Avila to the Dodgers for Miguel Rojas. Yes, and if the YouTuber has not seen the pregame show of all the trades and all that, you can see it on YouTube when this video gets ready to go up. Didn't see that one coming. But let's take a look at scores around the rest of the international and the PCL, shall we? The YouTuber will have his game on his channel, and of course, I'm his producer and engineer. Yay! So yeah, Rochester beat Worcester 5-3. As we take a look at scores, hold on. As somebody cannot wait until I get to score checks, if you ask me. Yohan Adon got the win, improves to 1-0. The loss went to Hunter Dobbins. He falls to 0-3. The save went to Cole Poach, his 6th on the season. Home run RBIs for Philip Syke and Carlos Navarez for the Red Sox. Jose Tena hit a 3-run homer for the Red Wings, and Alex Hall had 2 RBIs for Rochester in the contest. Syracuse beat Buffalo 4-2. Max Karanik got the win, improves to 2-0. The loss went to Josh Walker. He falls to 1-3. Reed Garrett got his 6th save on the season. Michael Stefanik hit 2 RBIs for the Bison in the contest. Luis de los Santos had a solo shot for the Mets. Nick Madrigal and Rowdy Jordan had 2 RBIs for Syracuse in the contest. Jacksonville beat Memphis 4-3. Winning pitcher was Adam Mazur. He is 3-0. Justin King picked up his first save on the season. Matt Stevenson got the loss. He falls to 0-1, his first loss of the season. Home run for Eric Wagaman for the Jumbo Shrimp. Shane Sai Sakai and Jacob Berry had RBIs for Jacksonville. Home run for Jimmy Crooks, which is a 2-run homer for the Redbirds. Chandler Redmond had a sac RBI for Memphis in the loss. Norfolk shut out Omaha 11-0. Good Lord for the Tide. Chancey McDermott got the win, improves to 2-1. Tyson Guerrero got the loss. He falls to 2-1. There was no save. Only runs scored. Daz Cameron had a sac RBI for the Tide. Emmanuel Rivera, Ramos Urias, Jackson Holiday, Judd Fabian, Hudson Haskin, and David Benueros had RBIs for the Tide to lead in that massive 11-0 win. Indianapolis beat Omaha 6-5. Ryan Barucki got his first win. He's 1-0. The loss went to York Alcala. He falls to 0-2. There was no save in the contest. Austin Martin and Kyler Fedko had home runs for the Saints. Ty France, Deshaun Kersey Jr., and Jake Rucker had RBIs for the Saints. Henry Davis hit a 2-run homer for the Indians. Derek Hall, Matt Gorski, and Billy Cook also had RBIs for the Indians in the win. Columbus losing to Louisville 11-2. Graham Ashcraft got his first win. He's 1-0. The loss went to Tristan McKenzie. He falls to 2-2. There was no save in the contest. Austin Hendrick had a grand slam for Louisville in the contest. Novelli Marte, Gavin Lux, Gavin Lux, Will Benson, Edwin Rios, the former Dodger, Davis Wenzel, and Blake Dunn had RBIs for Louisville. Tyrese Turner had the 2 RBIs for the Clippers in that contest. Charlotte shut out Nashville 7-0 in the contest. Sean Burke got the win, improves to 2-2. The loss to Chad Patrick, he falls to 0-2. There was no save. Only runs scored was Dominic Fletcher, Nick Matten, Edgar Cuero, Zach Deloach, and Matt Thisis for the Knights in that win. We'll get to the PCL scoreboard in just a minute. Lehigh Valley beat Gwinnett 7-3. John McMillan got the win, improves to 2-2. Joe Cunell got his 7th save on the season. The loss went to Enoli Paredes, the former Express player. He falls to 1-2. RBIs for Ethan Wilson, Oscar Macedo, Aiden Miller, Luis Verdugo, and Garrett Stubbs for the Iron Pigs. Brian De La Cruz, Connor Capel, and Jake Marzinek for the Stripers in the contest. Durham beat Wilkes-Barre Scranton 6-2. Eric Ozzie got the win, his first win. He's 1-0. Cole Suler got his first save on the season. Michael Herreras got the loss. He falls to 0-3, still looking for his first win. 2 RBIs for Dominic Smith for the Rail Riders of Wilkes-Barre Scranton in the contest. Eloy Jimenez hit 2 2-run homers for the Bulls. Bobby Seymour and Colton Lebetter had RBIs for Durham in the contest. Last but not least, Toledo took on the I-Cubs. I-Cubs won it 4-3. Jake Assad got the win, improves to 1-0. Phil Bickford, his 6th save on the season. John Barade got the loss. He falls to 1-1. Jace Jung, Jamari Jones, and Trey Cruz had RBIs for the Mud Hens. Travis Jaronkowski had a 3-run homer for the I-Cubs, and Vidal Bojan had an RBI for Iowa in the game. Now to the PCL scoreboard. Reno beat Round Rock 3-2, Dre Jamison got his first win. He's 1-0. Kyle Nelson picked up his first save on the season. The loss went to Winston Santos. He falls to 0-3. RBIs for Nick Ahmed and Josh Hatcher for the Express. Ivan Melendez, Tristan English, and AJ Vukovic for the Reno Aces in the contest. Albuquerque beat El Paso 5-4. Angel Chivilli got his first win. He's 1-0. The loss to Brian Hoeing, he falls to 2-1. Uriesi Goriel, Gavin Sheets, and Kai Murphy had RBIs for the Chihuahuas. RBIs for Greg Jones, Austin Nola, Adel Amador, Julio Carreras, and Sean Bouchard for the Isotopes in the contest. Sacramento beat Salt Lake 7-4. Sean Hagel got his first win. He's 1-0. The loss went to Michael Peterson. He falls to 0-2. Lou Trevino got his first save on the season. RBIs for Anthony Rodon, J.D. Davis, and Christian Moore for the Bees. Jaro Pomerantz had a 2-run homer for the River Cats. Hunter Bishop had 2 RBIs. And Osavli Basby had RBIs as well, 3 to be exact, for the River Cats in the contest. And last but not least, Sugarland beat Las Vegas 6-2. Glenn Otto got the win, improves to 3-1. The loss went to Anthony Maladano. He falls to 0-2. There was no save in the contest. Quincy Hamilton had the only home run for the Space Cowboys. Zach Short, Kennedy Corona, and Zach DiZenzo had RBIs as well for Sugarland in the contest. 2 RBIs for Colby Thomas for the Aviators in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers, after dropping the game 9-8 against the Texas Rangers, well, they shut them out 4-0. Blake Snell got the win, improves to 2-0. Jake DeGrom got the loss. He falls to 2-2. Only runs scored in the contest. Hai-Sung Kim, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Will Smith had the RBIs for the Dodgers in the contest, as Snell went 7 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Jacob deGrom gave up 2 runs on 6 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. He falls to 2-2, as I mentioned. Dodgers and the Rangers are going to see which team will take 2 of 3 as the series finale wraps up tomorrow at 1:35 before the Dodgers head to Chicago to take on the Cubs starting on Tuesday night. Around the Dodgers minor league system, Double-A Tulsa taking on the team I will be going to next Wednesday, the 23rd. That would be Wichita. They won 8-3 at home. Ben Harris gets his first win of the year, 1-0. Ty Langenberg got the loss, his first loss. He's 1-1. Michelle Ubrana, Walker Jenkins had RBIs for Wichita in the contest. Zaire Hope, Griffin Lockwood Powell, Nick Binnison, Damon Keith, Sean McLean all had RBIs to lead the way for the Drillers. Kyle Hurt, 1 run, 6 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, figured in a no decision. Carson Rasdale, the player they acquired in a trade, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. As Alec Gamboa ended up finishing up the game. Well, the Comets have got one more chance to try to avoid a series loss as they take on the Rainiers tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a 4:05 first pitch. Gavin Stone coming off the loss against the same Rainiers. He'll look to bounce back. He's 0-1 with a 3.86 earned run average. Jim Joyce, who ended up getting the win against Gavin Stone on Tuesday, he'll start for the Rainiers, a 1-1 record, 4.09 earned run average, 350 will be on the air for Comets on Deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with the free iHeartRadio app. Today, it was the Tacoma Rainiers beating the Comets 3-1 in the contest. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Rainiers. 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Comets. Winning pitcher was Will Klein. He's 1-0. Drew Palmer has got his 8th save of the season. The loss to Emmett Sheehan, he falls to 1-2. With the win, the Rainiers are 11-9. The Comets fall to 10-10. Thank you to my producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back in our 1340 studios. I'm Daniel Foyle saying good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Thanks as always for joining us. We appreciate your listenership and your support and hope you will join us again tomorrow on OKC Comets Baseball presented by Heartland Flyer.